stand in the state of the most perfect and precious liberty.
All other sentient beings, especially those in this state of darkness and harmony,
And those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and knowledge.
may they experience happiness and be separated from suffering.
I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious good.
Manam gadai nyam be sem jen tam je dewa dan den dong ar dan je nyora de la na me bar nyam da bar do be jai jo
Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind.
All sentient beings in the possess
The sky, take refuge in the glorious kind Lama Vajradhara, the embodiment of the body, speech, mind, qualities, and activities of the Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times, source of 24,000 categories of the teachings and Lord of the Sanghas. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Yams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Rajas, activities, and Dharma-gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. Dharma and the Sangha most excellent. I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Refuge of all sentient beings without exception, the non-subjugator of terrifying Maras, together with their hosts of demons, the one who understands all realities without exception exactly as they are, transcendent conqueror, together with your disciples, please come here to this place. ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is the Lord of the Supreme Mountain, the four continents and the sun. As the Buddha field I offer, may all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fields. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all of this I dedicate. To the Lama of utterly pure beings and existence, I offer the fundamental ground of appearance and existence. I supplicate you to thoroughly liberate the three realms. Please grant your blessings and overturn the depths of samsara. Sublime Master, wish-fulfilling jewel, crown ornament, the inconceivable, inexpressible mind of the victorious ones. The one endowed with the five wisdoms of omniscience, gracious one, the embodiment of love, precious protector of beings, I supplicate you from within the essence of mind. Please grant your blessings from within the innate nature. Please bless me that I may realize the Dharmakaya that is beyond intellect. This primordially unborn, completely pure mind, transcendent conqueror of the one thus gone, O destroyer of afflictive emotions, completely perfected Buddha, endowed with logic and virtue, the one gone to bliss, knower of the world, captain, tamer of beings, the unexcelled teacher of gods and men, I respectfully prostrate, completely touching my head to the stainless feet of the unequal Shakya King. At the time of your birth, leader of two-legged beings, taking 7 steps on this great earth you were laying, I am supreme in this world. To you who were wise even then I prostrate. Possessing a body of complete purity, your sublime form is excellent. An ocean of primordial wisdom, you are like a golden mountain. The one whose renown is evident throughout the three worlds, the protector of supreme attainment, to you I prostrate. To you who are endowed with the supreme marks, whose face is like an immaculate moon. To you, the one with a complexion like gold, I prostrate. A flawless one such as you among the three levels of existence is most exquisite. Unparalleled omniscient one, to you I prostrate. Supreme among humans, captain of those to be tamed, the one thus gone who severs the all-binding fetters, who with senses pacified is utterly pacified and skilled in peace. To that one, the one who dwelled at Sravasti, I prostrate. Refuge endowed with great compassion, totally omniscient one who indicates the way, ground basis for oceans of merit and qualities, I prostrate to the one thus gone. The pure cause free from attachments, the virtue that liberates from the lower realms, the altogether supreme ultimate truth, to the pacifying Dharma I prostrate. Having been liberated, they also reveal the path to liberation. Thoroughly respectful of the three higher trainings, they are a field of sublime qualities. To the Sangha I also prostrate.
So back to page 9. Namo Nase Namdai Lama Lai Nase Jegen Sun Jumang Ankam Son Yondra De Surwan Den Kurwa Tongjo Se Chenje Lo Ye Jen Norve Zoge Jen Masan Jumi Jarve Do Anchen Be Ye Jen Adon De Rimze Rimbo Je Dosimye Je Ngane Surwan De Junye Je Ngande Jenje Loi Semdone Jeme Namdande Alonde Chugu Dobare Jenje Loi Jun Dende Deyin Yegwa Nada Jumba Yanda Bara Zobe Sanje Rigwa Dai Hyabse Demba Adewa Yegwa Jigden Jimba Jibu Duwa Falo Jurwa Ameba Ladame Namje Zomba Nyami Xiao Jie Jirboi Xiao Jie Du Tenma Meba La Honggo Wo Ra De Du De Gu Wei Chang Zi Lu Gong Zi Gong Nie Zu Wo Jiu Dang Zi Yu Sa Jian De Lai Gong Bai Du Ren Ning An Ning Ji Den De Lai Zhu Jie Song An De Den Ge Bai Ji Lai Chang Sa Lu Nan Dai Gong An Zhu De Su Zong Wa A Yi Xie Jiang Zu Xie Jie Shen Guan Da Ta Bai Ji Den Su Na Lang Ye Wa Gong Bo En Zhou Nie Ji Lai Chang Zi Lu En Zhen Jiu Den Bai Ti Mian De Wei Xie San Do En Da Bai Ji Lai Chang Zi Lu Du De Chu De Se Bai Song Nan Zi Nian Min Jian Jian Ji Lai Chang Zi Lu Men Jiu Yun Du Wa Ka Lu Jun Zi Jian Gun Jiu Ran Jin Wa Jun Zi Di Jin Ye Hong Bo Ye Dai Ye 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 Lan Ge Ten Yin Yu Yu Ba De Lai Chang Zi Lu Gong Bo Tu Jie Jie Den Ba
Tam Jie Gen Ba
Dong Bo Bo Su Na Wa Yang Den Jiang Zu Xin Den Di Yin Ye Lai Chang Zi Lu Da Bian Da Jia Ji Wei Ju An Ge Wei Nian Song Le Zhui Xin Ji De Dong Dan Jiu Jiu Wa A Xie Jiu Le Jiu Lai Chang Zi Lu To Ne Zhu Wei Lang Yang Dong Na La Ba Da Lai Ra De Gu Xin Ge Tang Bai Yun Den Ji Gen De La Yang Chang Zi Lu
I prostrate to the youthful manju tree, to those in the worlds of the 10 directions, however many there are. All the lions and all humans will appear during the 3 times. To all of them, without exception, I pay homage with respectful body, speech, and mind. For it is my aspiration, prayer for excellent conduct, brings all the victorious ones directly to mind. Bowing down with bodies as numerous as atoms and atoms, I prostrate to all the victorious ones. In a single atom there are Buddhas as numerous as atoms, each residing in the midst of their sons and daughters. Like that, I imagine the whole Dharma Dhatu completely filled with the victorious ones. To those with oceans of inexhaustible, praiseworthy qualities, with sounds containing oceans of tones of melodic speech, I express the qualities of all the victorious ones. I praise all the Sujatas, with the finest flowers, the finest garlands, music, ointments, supreme parasols, supreme lamps, and the finest incense. I make offerings to the victorious ones. with the finest cloths, supreme scents, and fine powders equal to Mount Meru, all displayed in supreme and magnificent ways, I make offerings to those victorious ones. With vast and unsurpassable offerings, I venerate all the victorious ones. Through the power of faith and excellent conduct, I prostrate and offer to the victorious ones. Whatever negative actions I have performed with body, speech, and also mind, overpowered by desire, aggression, and stupidity, I confess each and every one of them. I rejoice in everyone's merit, the victorious ones of the 10 directions, the Bodhisattvas, the Pratyeka-Buddhas, those in training, those beyond training, and all beings. I request the protectors, the lamps of the worlds of the 10 directions, who passing through the stages of awakening, attain Buddhahood beyond attachment, determine the unsurpassable Dharma wheel. I supplicate with my palms joined together those who intend to demonstrate nirvana, to remain for kalpas as numerous as atoms in the realms, for the welfare and happiness of all beings. I dedicate whatever slight virtue is accumulated through prostration, offering, confessing, rejoicing, requesting, and supplicating to my Heaven.
So back to page 40. 解释大业让康乃周军九天中马道啊强教人把三界马家念公布的大界他们界了。可罗拉那没把个外个年年大东看见的大了，按照外个来天心的解，给外心给对你有外样，按大给天魔绕家所外界。常在我当究竟要把当解释也让更新所我也给我就是把他们去做的讲究进步。
Turn the wheel of the Dharma of the two vehicles in their combination, according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So yeah, I went to India. So specific, the reason I go to India is for long life ceremony for Dalai Lama. So this long life ceremony, so the Tibet, many different regions. So in the Tibet, so usually they do different, some long life ceremony from Black or Geloba or Sacha, Kaju, or they do, and sometimes there's a different regions. So this year, long life ceremony from my area, we call it Northern Tibet. But right now it's everywhere, so we are gathering there is probably maybe like almost 400 people. 400 people from my area. But this live in all the world. So, and then, so really good. So I have opportunity, long life parties, White Dara. So 7 days in the Dalai Lama's temple. So there is all high lamas, I think 125 monks or lamas or nuns. So pretty good. So we did every day in 7 days. So this long life for all the, human beings, and particularly for Dalai Lama. And also, I thinking about, our Sangha members. So I check up. So I heard this Lincoln had COVID, and I also great. So I look up accounts on a yogi, so Lincoln. So particularly I did the practice, some offering to the monks. So we specific for long life or whatever our Sangha members. I did. So I was there. So this is because this is a really special place. So yeah, Dalai Lama live there, so his place. So after that, so we did the long love ceremony for Dalai Lama. And after that, so also myself I kind of private interview with Dalai Lama. So first they said like impossible. So this, so call it, and also Dalai Lama is very old. So usually you have private interviews, so used to maybe before the COVID, but these days now they said no. Anyway, so I figure out so special. I able to see private interview. So that's really good. So that is I was in India. I think that Dharamsala probably 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks. A couple of 2 weeks, right? And then I went to Nepal. So Nepal is specific shopping. Okay, I went every day shopping. So we have many things for centers, and also you guys individual ask me some things. Probably I have get everything. So, but every day, so we have schedule is wake up 5 o'clock, but a lot of raining there in Nepal. And then we go to walk circumambulation border because shop is not open. So their morning breakfast, and then just probably shopping and stuff until evening. And also we particularly went to Mustang. So Steve and Mira, Tsering, and a couple of my friends and my brother. So the Mustang is a really, really holy place. So right now it's part of Nepal, but Tibet border. So I think everybody Westerner, they know the Mustang, right? Mostly people, they know Mustang.
Yeah, all the caves.
No. Other things, you know, or you don't know.
How do you write it? Mustang.
Yes.
Mustang.
Yeah, maybe something else. The way we culture works.
Okay, so Mustang is so Tibetan people, fight the Chinese. So during that time, U.S. helped a little bit, like weapons, so on. So, but not much help. But then, so a lot of Tibetans escaped to Nepal, India. And then Dalai Lama and the Dalai Lama's brother asked to US again, so we tried to fight in Chinese. So that time is the US agreed. So many, I think first, the 60, so training, so bring here US and training in Colorado and send back to the Nepal or Tibet. And then after that, I think 260, they give training in Japan. But then, so anyway, so there is one army camp in the Mustang. This sponsored by the United States. So that's mostly people know Mustang. So that is another Mustang. Another is the holy place. So first Buddhism come to the Tibet, but earlier the Mustang part of the Tibet that time. So I heard this one monastery, they try to build in Tibet. They want to build, are planning to build a temple or monastery in Tibet. But they have issues, obstacles. So then they build a monastery in Mustang. They complete finish. And then they build monastery in Tibet, it's sort of successful. So that's most important holy place. And also there's like holy water, the 100 springs. And also there is like amazing, actually, they called fire from the water. And what is the what? Fire from the earth, right? Earth. And fire from the rock, stone. So this nature, so still we can see. Just look at the water. There's, you see the fire. And then this one sub-crack earth, and then able to see the fire. And so that is not man-made. So of course we can make fire very easy, put gasoline or something, but not like that. So that is the special holy place. And also this another monastery. So Pema Sambhava went through the Mustang. So Pema Sambhava lived there, statues, his shoes. What is that? Tracks. So we went to there. So also not only Buddhism, so this also Hinduism considered the very, very holy place. So we went to there. So however, so on the road is not easy. So the season off, so the rainy season. So before the rainy season or after rainy season, they can go the one road, And so, but we want to during the rainy season time. And also there's one fly Kathmandu to Bora to Mustang. So before we want maybe like 5 days before they crash the airplane, they cannot see the mountain like this, Too narrow, and maybe Steve, you explain how it's a road.
What's that? Explain about the road. Oh, the road. Yeah, the road. Yeah, the road. So there can be really dangerous, especially in the rainy season. In fact, I was like, when we were in Bodhi, I was like, most days I would read the Kathmandu newspaper to some extent. And there was repeatedly references to, well, like one caught my attention was a bus fell off of this cliff and it fell down 1,000 feet. And I don't know how it could be, but only 6 people died and 17 were injured. I don't see it. If you saw some of those roads, you'd be amazed. And a lot of times on those roads, you're driving with your wheel like maybe this far from the precipice. And you look down there and it's like maybe 1,000 feet or whatever. So
The high river there's extremely large.
And there was one place too where there was there's often landslides too. And we just had to stop and wait. Equipment was working on clearing out this landslide. There's blockage in the roads due to a landslide. So it's a big problem this time of year because it's so steep, and then there's you get a lot of rain, and it's just
Sounds very safe.
yeah, it can be a bit harrowing actually. I mean, we did a trip like that maybe 4 years ago to this other place, so I was a little bit used to it, but it was exciting for Mira and
Everybody's excited.
like Mira
Throw up.
Mira screamed several times. And I said, "I'll tell you when it's time to scream."
And this was two-way traffic?
Yes, some places.
But yeah, they cannot, but they just stop somewhere.
Yeah, so it's kind of exciting and it's rough. It's like really physically rough because you're bouncing so much, and you can feel a little bit scared at times too.
And then
I'm scared just listening to it.
this very narrow, this mountain like this almost.
Yeah.
And then this rushing water we have to throw. So the big river down there, but we have to cross. Like very, very rushing, the water. So we have to go through. So interesting. So, but
And there's a lot of landslides and like I've read, saw different references in the newspapers about landslides where, it blocks the roads and it's also like collapses, destroys people's homes and so forth. It's mountains are so steep there. And then in the rainy season, you get a lot of landslides.
yeah, kind of interesting. Himalayas, So Himalayas up through the Kathmandu. So that area kind of a little bit flat. And then like really steep mountains. So there's almost, so also the Mustang, they have road, but mostly these Himalaya no road. So even though can fly, these airplanes too narrow, just if weather is really clear weather, they go through, but if like foggy, that's it. So actually we Bora to Mustang, really not to fly, as they said, maybe like less than 20 minutes. But through in the mountains, so they hit. So nobody's, I think next day they find, but even though they didn't find where is that escape in the mountains. So, but then these steep mountains, passed, and then sort of like hit the Tibetan side. So then mountains open up flat. So 2 days, all day, 2 days.
Bouncing.
Yes.
But you were able to do the shopping and somewhere, or like you carry all that with you?
Huh?
Did you say you went shopping and then there, right? So you carry all that with you, or you have a place?
No,
Because I'm like
still in Nepal. Okay,
still in the pump.
It's
Yeah, I think they
shipped.
ship it.
right.
Right. So,
Yeah, the shipping. So probably maybe I don't know, 3, 4, 500 pounds, maybe more. I think maybe 1,000 pounds. So also I bought 84,000 Buddha's teachings text. So that's very heavy, and 108 volumes. So that is our trip to Nepal and India.
What type of people travel there?
Huh?
Is it mostly tourists or like local, like they do business? Or like-
I think the season time, mostly Indian people, because the Mustang, they go to Tibet people, but also these Himalayas, most Buddhism, and there is Westerners too. So Westerners, I think, I said the Mustang is actually everybody knows, even though like we consider, holy place in Buddhism. But normally tourists, not really Buddhism, but consider their special. Actually, nice, it open up there and the top snow mountain. I sent something this Facebook, but you guys saw or not? I don't know.
what was that? Was it the video of you guys in the car? There was videos that are out of video. Was it the video of you guys in the car or something else?
No, I sent the mountains, but
Yes,
I think so. I think that
yes.
kind of in the car, or showing the pictures of the mountains.
I said the Mustang is not in the car.
Okay. I didn't know.
Did you drive or did you have a driver?
Driver, yes, we hired. No, we
You just go.
no way, like but even though like India, India, probably, India, Nepal. Just forget it, even though we can die, but there is impossible. They also we had living in the hotel, sort of hotel, but the jeeps, we thinking never they can go the car there, like this, but they figure out extremely narrow, but they can judge. It looks like we said, already touched, but they figure out. So Nepalese, they grow up used to like that. This Java is amazing. So, but we are in the Mustang a little bit worried, So, I think also worried, but I'm not. Also, not I sort of confident. So Dharma protect. Actually, that time is really lucky. So the 2 days, no rain. So if rain, no way, But we want to there. I think this before we went there, I think rain stops. So then we up to Mustang and come back. Next day, no rain.
So did you get the statue?
Hmm?
Did you get the big statue?
Oh, right. Yes. So we have a lot of statues for individual or the Sangha member, but we put for a lot of statues for the temple. So steep sponsored, so that we order. So bigger. So probably this size. So I think this finish probably October, I think. Or maybe they finish September. So there, a different incense. I think I have many things. Okay, so we do like about practice. Genesis practice. Genesis practice. It's also, we are lucky, so everybody, so we how to better life, so better life means through the practice, through the meditation. I think very important. Otherwise, we know very difficulty to rely on, the external things. So how it can change. So external means, so sometimes we think, oh, this country is good, we okay, or this leader is okay, we are okay, or maybe, finance, maybe okay, but really who knows how much change. So we're not expecting anything, like COVID, and how much, make the wall, fight, defense, leaders. So make better country take time, so take a long time. But the destroy, in the world or destroy a country or very easy. One person can do. So that's we thinking, not rely on, external things. We thinking, but we something prepare the internal thing, so our mind. So, which means not expecting make happy and good life is probably not from outside. We know very difficult relying on external thing. So we have to prepare this inside, okay? So external things, country is okay or not okay, or finance, whatever is okay or not okay. But our mind is accept and not accept, but we have through the practice, through the meditation, they're not much relying on external things. But only we thinking rely on external things, then very, very difficult, so something problem comes. So then very, very difficult. And also very important too, meditation and practice. Maybe we no need to wait, practice. So who knows, today I'm okay, I'm healthy. Who knows tomorrow? So right now we can do, prepare or practice or meditation. So we have opportunity to right now we can able to practice. But maybe one day is maybe not opportunity to practice, future. So on. So we can first we are lucky. We have, opportunity to practice Dharma or whatever we have now. So that's we have to realize we have these opportunities and also as well as, so as much as possible, we put into the practice. So if in our practice, and then I say, maybe external things one day may be problem, but if in a practice, then we okay, mind is, Or maybe one day we die, it's okay. So that time is not much suffering, not much difficulties. So if you're not prepared right now, and then something happens, so that time is maybe too late, too difficult. So of course, I always say, we have jobs, we have many things we have to take care. Yes, of course. But also, not only that, so the spiritual practice. Like amazing, practitioners, the mind is the familiar, meditation, familiar practice. So I think we cannot control others' problems, others, issues. But if in our practice, we're able to control our own mind. So which means, so first one thing, okay, this interesting thing is, okay, first thinking, oh, this big problem, or your relatives died, or whatever finance issues, problems may happen. But same time, you can mind is stable. Maybe external things, there are problems, issues, but you're able to control your own mind. So no matter the issues, but still you have relax, stay happy. And also I think maybe you feel, so I'm dying now. Possible, right? You cannot, stop the death or stop its sickness. But that moment is very different if practice or not practice. If practitioners, even though thinking, oh, I'm dying now, so there's no suffering, no worry, and kind of more relaxed, kind of more confident, to faith or devotion, or kind of like release this, the practitioners and non-practitioners different is, okay, right now everything's normal, it looks like same, right? So we eat, everybody eat, have to eat, just walk, see each other, looks like similar, But the difference is, if practitioners, the issue comes, problem comes. It's more confident, more relaxed, more enjoy. So if not in a practice, the issue comes. First, like, okay, no issues. This I said normal. Oh, okay, just fine, good, looks fine, but the issue comes, they cannot handle. So like, for example, external issues come, and then internal is not stable. So they're much worse. So that's big difference. So I said what they prepare, means if you prepare meditation, so then one day, external maybe problem come, maybe not, but if the problem comes, so nothing inside, still happy, enjoy. So also the why, right? Why it happens. So we really is the happy or unhappy. It's the dependent mind. So if afflict emotions, when you have, the cause is difficulties, problems. But some people, they cannot counter afflict emotions, So then the result is suffering or difficulties. So if practice enough, then yes, of course, we are human beings, we are born here, yes, there affect emotions, sure. But same time, it's affect emotions not much powerful. They can maybe arise within your mind, but you're able to stop. You're able to change. So that is practitioners. If not practitioners, the issue comes, they cannot stop. Probably they don't want to suffer everyone, you know, but the more create. So that's why I think particularly, you know, these days, I think very important is like for meditation and practice. So one hand is like, okay, we have technology, you know, seems to be easy, but reality is much worse. So a long time ago, people live in the countryside. Actually, there are less problems. But also they know, only they know problems, their village. Or maybe somebody fight, somebody don't like that, that's it. So only they know that they're able to see there's less problems. But we know right now we can see how much problems in the world we're able to see because of technology, you know, how bad people, how, you know, fight countries. So we have more difficulties, you know, those we can handle. So I think very important, I think these days, if you really not able to control our own affect emotions, much harder because the two main things, the outside object, so very difficult to control. So also before, for this not related, I don't know, but I had the story in the Nepal, the villages, they really much worried, you know, but also during the COVID time, they're really happy. All these countryside people, they said, oh yeah, this is the corona. It's happened very good. They said corona. They don't know exactly what it means, corona.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. So all the children come home, they stay here. I'm very happy. I really need that. What is corona? Corona is good. Really, the countryside is no word. I don't know. There are a lot of coronas. I don't know how many people die, but the okay country is amazing. Like Nepali, we want to driving through. One hand is, I say, the no road. Looks like a challenge, but one hand is really no need of anything there. The weather is kind of perfect weather. Like moisture, they can grow 3 times, 4 times a year. Like steep mountain, you know, not big kind of commercial flat, but they're okay, you know, they planting, you know, whatever potatoes, like all the vegetables, and not hundreds, thousands animals, but they, you know, goats, cows. They survive, really. One hand very simple, but one hand is very easy. It doesn't matter your star markets, don't need go to gross stores. We no need anything, you know, transfer for other countries. So I think this less the problems and less suffering. On one hand is we have more technology, we are looks like convenient, you know, supermarkets seems to be easy, or maybe one hand maybe easy, you know, we can break like Walmart, break parking lot, go there. On one hand is much worse actually in the mind. So more difficulties. So we have to balance, you know. So yes, we have living here, but same time, the mind is tied to control own mind.
No, I can get
I'll play the symbols.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
I've got.
You have theirs?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good.
No, that's okay. Okay.
Namo to the Lama, three jewels, Eden, Dharma protectors.
Others and I go for refuge until enlightenment, in order to liberate all beings from the ocean of samsara suffering. I will make effort in the generation, completion, and recitation of the Supreme Noble One. Namo to the Lama, the three jewels, Yidam and Dharma protectors. Others and I go for refuge until enlightenment, in order to liberate all beings from the ocean of samsara suffering. I will make effort in the generation, completion, and recitation of the Supreme Noble One. In the state of emptiness is my own awareness as a light tree. I transform and I appear as the Lama Vishvara. With one face, 4 arms, and 2 legs, I am seated in Vajra posture. My enlightened form is brilliant white in color, and I am peacefully smiling with a compassionate expression. My first 2 hands are joined in prayer at my heart, while the lower 2 hold a crystal mala and a white lotus. I am ornamented by silks and precious jewels, and endowed with the nature and higher marks. I am seated on a moon cushion, and in my 3 places are the syllables Om Ha Om. From red, white, red, and blue light streams forth, evoking the wisdom beings, together with the empowerment deities, who come to align before me in the space and time.
So back to page 3. Adon ni ga le ra le je ga bo yuan ju dai ni ba ba je ren se e je 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 ja ni do ji ju gon do ga se xian zong ni ye nyao an tang bo jia ni de ga da jia zu do ni xian zhen ma ga bo na a da da yin jian zhen bei yan den ba da yi den yu ne song a
All those worthy of praise at all times, and as many bodies as there are atoms all in the world. I bow down in the serene faith, offer praise.
Do bara badam je lai jin de gen je chuan yin je de ba ye nam ge de jo de de do ba ye san zo hong mo.
The empowerment deity is bestowed base empowerment. The water fills my entire body, and all accumulated defilements are purified. The excess water overflows. The mark of Amitabha is sealed on my crown, and the empowerment deity's dissolved. My defilements, his enlightened form is white in color. The perfected Buddha ornaments his crown. With eyes of compassion, he looks after wandering dreams. I praise and prostrate to Avalokiteshvara. Surrounding a white three-syllable on the Buddhist at my heart level, it is the sparkling white mantra of the six classes. It rotates clockwise, sending out limitless rays of light that fully pervade the realms of gods, demigods, humans, animals, hungry ghosts, and hell beings, purifying their suffering and obscurations. They are instantaneously transformed into the light form of the Noble One, as they all join together in the recitation of the mantra. Again, light streams forth and makes offerings to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Their compassionate blessings and ambrosia of five-colored light is summoned and dissolves into me.
Do nam je do ngara de boy gun jam pa me go ala la jo de gun jam ga do la yang o je na san je se je jo do je je la wo ni de ze nam ba go de la de ba jo ma ne be me ma ne be me Amen.
At the
The end of the session, the external world is the celestial palace, and all the beings therein dissolved into me. I transform into life and dissolve into the tree, which then dissolves into non-referentiality.
天在内居然天来你将我就是天地明明啊。15 minutes meditation.
Again, thinking you have become the form of the noble.
The virtue that has resulted from our recitation and meditation on the Noble One. May all the violence and negativities and mind streams of myself and all beings be purified. And may you be one taste with the enlightened body, speech, and mind.
The boy begun de John Je la yu be de gun ma me go son do dan lo je shu.
The virtues collected in the three times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious. May the teachings of the great Tripurvara Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation. Thank
you. Thank you.